Hi, everybody. How y'all doing this fine Sunday evening? Halfway through August already, which over three-fourths of the year is almost gone already. School's going to be starting here soon and all sorts of things. Yeah. Oh, sorry, not too. Doctor's trying something with me and it's not working. Just, I guess it's going to be what it is, what it is. I don't know if this thing's working right or not. It seems like it took forever to go live. Huh, great. See what it shows on YouTube. Mm-hmm. Well, nobody's found me yet, so I don't know if YouTube's even. Let's see. If this is even working. Still nobody? Uh, let's see. Okay. It's working. One person found me. Hey, how you doing? Oh, dang gnats. Trying to. Oh, there. Hey, Wayne, how you doing? I'm starting to think somebody, if this wasn't working, so how you doing up there? See, I got a little bit of a delay. I don't know why. Probably my internet. How's everything going up north? Hope this thing ain't delaying that bad because it seems like. Oh, fun! That sounds like fun. Hey, Sheila. Tell you found me. Oh, and hey, Ken, how you doing? Glad to know the weather hasn't relocated you down there yet. Been quiet, quite quiet around here, but everybody's starting to notice something's happened to all our trees around here. A lot of them are blaming, oh, the ash forest. Well, yeah, I know about that. But all the other kinds of trees, uh, the top 10 foot of them seem to be dying. The bottom stays nice, plump, and green. Pumpkin. And nah, it's not going to rain. Yep, you're going to be a pretty big cat, aren't you? Yeah, you bashful tonight? Huh? There you go. Play. And the leaves ain't supposed to turn until October or after the frost. So you are past. She just went and chased the old cat off the chair so she could have it. No. Yeah, that's yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see. I think I don't know. I've been fighting a dang bladder infection again. Imagine that. That's why my numbers been out of whack the last few weeks. And then they had me stop another medicine. And I tell you guys, ever since I got run over with the truck a week and a couple of days ago, found out this shoulder here is bone on bone, and I am not moving around too good. I just, I think that truck did some damage that I'm going to be finding out here soon. But as somebody told me, the pain reminds you you're still alive. So, hey, I guess I'm still alive then. I haven't done anything with the truck, nothing. I got called around, couldn't find nothing that was decent. I do have a rear in another truck. Uh, yeah, that might. Yep. There they start with the goofy ads already. So anyway, yeah, it just that would be cool. Need some good luck. I'm trying to. I've been. I don't know. Otherwise, yeah, the weather's been decent. Did have the air conditioner shut off here for 2 days, and it got warm again. Uh, you too. It's cat's playtime at night, I guess. So, what else has everybody been up to? I don't know. If Mama Bear's watching or not. No, Camper Mike will be here a little bit, so I haven't got any more done on the Tahoe fender. 5.7 smart butt. Well, ain't too bad you weren't closer. I'd make you a hell of a deal on some Chevys. Oh, if you're still in here, I don't know. This thing must be laying it out or something. I don't know. Is anybody here? there's Sheila. Some jokes I don't know. Oh, you're fine, Ken. You're fine. It just usually when all of a sudden chat or it's just one person, it seems like everybody else got lost. I asked Wayne a question and I haven't seen nothing from him, so he must have fell out already. Chasing each other around the shop. Oh, yeah, that's right. I got the day before the show. That's what we do. Uh, Sorry, I forgot to do this. Can't do that. No. No, she won't. She bounces him and chases him all over. Hey JJ, how you doing? Taking my insulin. I knew there was something I forgot to do before I started the show, and I couldn't remember what it was. I just remembered. Well, you want the truth, or you want the uh, character story, the fiction? Fiction. I'm peachy fine. Not worth a hoot. As you know, well, you may not know, last Friday, 2 Fridays ago, working on my truck, and the truck decided to run me over. I'll run down my back anyway. Well, since then, found out I've had a bladder infection. Skip ahead. Bladder infection again. Explains why my numbers were so whacked. And got the x-rays results back. This right out here, bone on bone. They even circled in the x-ray. So, no. So, not only do I need two knees, and unfortunately, sit up here, there's nothing they really can do about that. I'm like, wonderful. Just what I wanted to know. So, yeah, that's what's going on. So, and it's getting harder and harder to walk. Quite large. It's to be truthful with you guys, I've been sitting around wondering what the hell to do last. I just, uh, I'm in trouble. I really think the truck when it ran me over did put pressure on my lower back, and something's still wrong down there. But yeah, their fix was stop taking your arthritis medicine. Okay, well, yeah, what you see I'm doing right now is basically all I can do right now is sit around. So nothing's getting done. Can't even work on the house. It's just turned. It's just. Oh, and my phone shuts off tonight at midnight, so makes it fun to try and keep things going without a phone. So, yeah, JJ, there's a couple of times that I said to myself, which I wouldn't want to have Sheila go through that. There's times I kind of wish I would have just stayed under the truck that extra 15 seconds, but I guess not. So yeah, I'm feeling good thing I took the insulin. Son of a. And anybody want to take a guess? Jesus. Take your guess. Wow. Well, not anymore. Not quite. Camper Mike. Well, let's see. It looks like Ken's going to win this one. 286. I thought I was feeling pretty good today. So, which reminds me, I got to take my antibiotic for the infection. So, I got to go get some water. Yeah, I told the nurse, well, I'm going to be in real good shape by the time. Uh, uh, talk to somebody else, they told you this. Yeah, so I'm just kind of a hot mess. And I've done, wife and I over the years have done a lot of favors, helped out when we could, done a lot of things. Right now we need the help bad, and we can't find anybody. I don't know. Guys, we got a hell of a mess coming up with our freaking house. Mom Bear's back still ain't right. It's just, I'm so damn tore up I can't even do anything. And that's the sad thing is too. People look at us. Oh, you guys look fine. There's nothing wrong with you. Man, I wish I could trade my body, what I'm going through, to somebody else, so they'd understand. It's getting to where, yeah, our house is rough, but it can be fixed. But I just can't do it anymore. 20 years ago, I was fine. I know you. It's just everybody I talk to that I tried to get some ideas, maybe to find some resources or something to try and get some help with the house. Oh, just ask around. Somebody's out there. Yeah, for fees or you don't have everything, and I just. Yep, Mike. Yeah. And the one that got me today was I was talking to somebody, and they said, "Well, if you lowered your prices, you'd probably have more work." I'm like, "Why the hell am I supposed to lower my prices when I'm cheaper than what the machine shops are? Not by much, but it'd be cheaper to go through, and you're still going to get the same quality." but I'm supposed to lower my prices. I'm like, you wouldn't work for free. You wouldn't. And I'm like, it's like, you're okay, fine, paying the machine shop, whatever they say it's $300 an hour labor. You ain't got no problem with that. We tried doing $100 of labor. Oh, you need to knock your prices down. This world's so. Yeah. It's been a hell of an emotional roller coaster for me this last few days too. It's just yesterday. I don't remember what I was doing, but I moved this left arm just right, and I literally looking like somebody shot a fishing spear right through, straight out my back. It's just, I don't know. Dealerships are charging what, $140 an hour now. People pay that. Oh, but if you fix it yourself, oh, you know you can't charge that. No. So sorry for my little rant there, but when I no, it happened sitting out here when Jim was here. Uh, oh, jeez. Today's first time in no since yesterday that my feet don't feel like somebody's got a blowtorch to the bottom of them. And I've been checking them to make sure I don't have any diabetic sores or weird colors. No, they look normal, but good. Oh. So yeah, I really don't know where things are going to end up. What's going to happen? Said he want. I mean, instead of coming and talking to us, they send the sheriff and all this. They don't ever talk to anybody. They just right, straight to the lawyer and let them do it. And, uh, so I don't know. I've been searching and looking, and I don't know. Basically, trying to steal our property. They already got one property out of me. It is. Hey, Daniel, how you doing? So yeah, if somebody wants a good short 355 short block, got that. Got nice 40 over 305. Yeah, I built a 305. No big deal, but hey. So you just ate. Skip that. But no. Yeah, Mama Bear stopped taking her blood pressure medicine because she, I guess, uh, well, going 3 nights ago, I got home and that she kind of looked a little funny, and come to find out, I guess she passed out and landed on the bed. And when she came to, it's because she says, I do not remember sitting down. I don't remember doing anything. She came to with our three cats trying to wake her up. And then last night she was kind of out of it. Thought it was because she hadn't ate much. Well, she ate yesterday and everything, but then today she was, yeah, yeah, Mama Bear. And today she had a headache in the back of her head and her neck was hurting. So, see there too. I mean, uh, 9/11, 2001 is when Mama Bear's life changed. Well, that's when the whole damn world changed. And it's amazing how many people forgot or don't even know that exists. She's got Graves' disease, which is a cancer. And, everybody kind of blowed it off. And there's been other people in this town that's had cancer. They've been throwing big benefits and everything else. And nothing was ever done for Mama Bear. Not even how you doing or anything. JJ, I used to, and then that became a big, big joke. Because online, people can put stuff up there that's not truthful, and once it's out there, you can't fight it. It just so yeah, and otherwise the same thing as I said earlier. Yeah, put it out there, and they want to. Oh, say you got a $5,000 motor, they only give you $800 for it. Well, I can get it over here for that. Well, go over there and get it there for that. That's why the woodworking went along the wayside. Everybody started comparing me to box store. I said, what I'm building you is custom cabinets. It ain't just some. This is real wood. It's going to outlast your house. Yeah. Oh, you should set up your stuff in here like a factory. No, these are custom cabinets to fit your house and your house only. So and then Obama crashed the housing market and everybody stopped spending money. So yeah, there went that. I kind of wish I had my woodworking stuff. At least I'd have something I could sit here and fiddle with and do. So yeah, no, I've had a lot of people contact me, go through many calls back and forth, JJ, get everything looked up, priced out, come up with a price. They'll never hear from them again. So I wasted all these phone calls and calling and checking parts availability, and in the end, it ended up being for nothing. So word of mouth was doing pretty good, but that's, I don't know. Yeah. So yeah. So I don't know which way to go anymore. Oh, I didn't see that. You were. So yeah, if those semi trailers I picked up last year were on the ground, I don't really almost seriously think about moving the shop into those and then doing what we had to turn this into a house to have somewhere to live. It's on ground level, no steps, no. Because even the 6-inch step up into here is getting pretty tough to get in and out of here. About ready to get a bunch of gravel dumping in front of the door, so at least I don't have that step anymore. Is As when I seen my other doctor this last week, he did. He looked at me. He goes, "How the hell are you even walking?" I don't know. I just get up and go. Just do what I can. He goes, "Yeah, if we get your knees done, your left one's getting done first." Oh, okay. So, and then there too, they get on you. Oh, you got to lose all this weight. I said, Doc, if you knew what I was eating, you would think the weight'd be falling off, but it's not. So, yeah, steps kill. Oh my God, I didn't. Smart butt. So yeah, it just, there's I am. So yeah, a lot, just trying to figure out what the next step's going to be, what to do. They looked into that too. They kicked me out of the programs because even though I lost the weight that they wanted me to, they didn't think I was serious. Okay, if I wasn't serious, I wouldn't have lost the weight. But I know some of the people that have had that. Once you have that gastric bypass done, you got a handful of pills you got to take for the rest of your life to keep your health. So that's like, well, that's kind of damned if you do and damned if you don't because having trouble getting the meds I need to get now. So you go and remove half or block off half your stomach and then have to take pills. And uh, there's, I don't think they've got that perfected enough yet. There's too many horror stories. My one friend, yeah, he lost a lot of weight, but the problem is he's got to have coffee in his hand 24/7. Otherwise, he can't function now, even with the meds. They, he said they screwed me up. So, so yeah, not much. I'm just trying to figure out this house crap and figure out how to get back to where I was a month ago. With I didn't have this much pain a month ago. It's just I'm right hand dominant, and yeah, it's just right arm's just kind of hanging around here lately. And today I've kind of been sitting outside looking up above and that, doing some thinking and that. And I realized years ago there was so much traffic out here. I wasn't worried about something happening, but yesterday and today, I realized we don't have the traffic flow by here anymore. I'm like, which kind of scares me. If something happened, I could lay here for quite a while before anybody figured it out. Hey, old man. Hey, you getting ready to get a storm out that way? So yeah, I'm a little. Yeah, yeah. I had a weird instance last night. So if if Sam's in here, he'll remember many years ago. If he really thinks about what happened, yeah. I don't know what. I really don't know what took place last night, but something was up. I got a bunch of rain and wind, huh? Yeah, it's been really nice. like I said, got to shut the air conditioner off for what 2 to 3 days the other day here, but then it got warm in the building, so yeah, it just 18 inches of rain. Holy moly, bud! Wow, that's a lot of water. Mm, oh, cars following. So yeah, where'd you guys put all that rain? Oh, it just runs off out the okay. Okay. So yeah, am kind of a little nervous about being out here at the farm by myself anymore too. No, no, no. I don't know. It was kind of made me think back years ago when strange cars all of a sudden started following around. I don't know. Might have been paranoid last night. I don't know, but something was up. I'll tell you that. That's all. It just yeah. Yeah, no, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. Well, it was the night that you had a Malibu. Remember back when you had my Malibu and all the yeah. It was kind of like one of those last night. Yeah. So I don't know. All I know is when I was out of sight and made some turns, there was should have been no physical way to know which way I went. But for about 6 miles, yeah. Then I finally lost them. So yeah, I don't know. It was just a real strange last night. I mean, a lot of you guys, oh, he's paired. No, it was something. Grim one. Uh, well, everything's out here. It's just, yeah. Kind of makes you wonder, You talk about certain things, joke around with certain things, and all of a sudden a weird thing happens. Yeah, it makes you really wonder. Well, yeah. I don't think so. It's just it's where I got to where I sat and waited. There was a light that set at the corner for the longest time, and it was moonlit enough. I didn't see him drive off, but when I finally decided to leave where I was, nobody was around. So you know, yeah, it's just, a lot of stress and that's been going on, and I tell you, but who knows? I hate these newer vehicles. We need the old ones. I hate these newer vehicles. It's hard to kill your lights if I have something go on. So, like I said, weird stuff's going on and crap with our house. I don't know. Oh yeah, I remember when we did that. Okay, years ago. Yes, moonlit nights. Those were the fun nights. So yeah, yeah. The cat that attacked Sheila back in June was back, but loves the grandkids, but evidently don't like adults. I guess I don't know. Anyway, yep. So with all that rain you got down there, did it cool off, old man, or is it not hot and humid now? Yeah, I need to get everything going. But, no. The skeeters. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. At least the ticks have finally disappeared here. They're not. Haven't seen any or found any on anything lately. At least those are gone. But the flies, they've been terrible last few days. Yeah, the kids went and they went on their vacation. They got ate up so bad. They tried every remedy to try and chase those mosquitoes off, but they went up to that area where the flooding took place, and I guess Spencer Isle is slowly starting to rebuild. But they said that town will never be the same again. The wife's one family member. They're going to lift the house, and since the house itself did not physically get wet, they are going to lift the house, dig out the foundation, the basement, and everything, put a new basement in, get the house set down. Then they're going to go in and gut it because of the mold, because the drywall and everything got damp, and they're going to redo the house. So that house is going to be saved, but I guess there's 5 blocks of houses that can't be saved. So that's going to forever change Spencer. And some of those people are left and they won't ever be back. And I can't believe the one machine shop, They must have brought everybody in and must went 24/7 and got the shop back up and going. Uh, got, they were only closed about 3 or 4 days. Somebody said. I was like, dang, that was quick. I don't know how all their equipment's doing, but there's all that fancy machine and digital calipers and readers and everything they had. Everything in that building was underwater. So then I was looking at a pickup that was in Rock Valley, Iowa. Guy decided to give up on it. He said he can't get the motor to turn over. Well, of course, it's full of water. And I thought, well, I need parts for another one. And I asked him how deep did the water get. He said it was 5 foot. I said, no thanks. That was clear up over the dash. Yeah. The inside of that truck had the smell real good. So otherwise, yep. Mama Bears were trying to get. I think I'm going to try and sell the pair of the caddies together, get them gone, get her something else. Oh, you forgot to send it, and you're already back. You're fast, Mike. You're just super fast. Now we stopped and looked at a 2011 Traverse. Not bad, and we know anything that's that old going to have rust on it. Not too bad. The road fairly decent. Probably needs some struts or something, but uh, kind of got a game plan around selling the two caddies. If you can get them sold, turn around and use that money and whatever's left over, just get supplies for the house. I guess I just don't know how to work on the house. In pain, Mama Bear. She's hurting. Well, having problems with passing out and feeling lightheaded the last 3 days. So I don't know. Lost a bunch of people. Never fails. Uh, I like to try and run all these ads. Keep skipping them, so hopefully it doesn't delay everybody. Oh, okay, Mike. Yeah, I'll be here for a little bit yet. Yeah, well, if we wouldn't have bad news or bad luck, we wouldn't have any luck at all, like the old say. Mom walked over. Okay. I don't know what I honestly don't know what they can do next to help alleviate these pain, being bone on bone and having the back pain. I told Mom Bear maybe I'll have to get him to get me the THC or TCH or whatever the hell they see if I can get that to calm things down so I can at least do something yet. 'Cause after watching my dad come off the farm and having something to do every day to nothing to do, yeah, that's. Oh, well, where's our ice cream, Mike? She should bring us all some. Well, it might be melted by the time I got here. And it really bites because I got the Tahoe sitting right outside the shop door where I can pull the welder over and uh, start getting that thing put together. And now I can't even. I just very frustrated. Very. Well, the last time you welded, it was pretty good for chicken scratches. You had a, yeah, you had a, you heard, yeah. Well, I know JJ, but unfortunately, some time is almost up for some things that. Looking back, the guy that did uh, Killdozer years ago, I kind of almost see why he lost his mind and did what he did. It just okay, Sheila. So anyway, oh, I got something to show you guys. I think I talked about the kids' oil plug problem. I think I showed you guys that a couple weeks ago. Where did where did that go? Just a second. Oh, there it is. Okay, yep, here it is. Okay. Refresh you guys. A couple weeks ago, kids went to change the oil in their 2009. They bring in the plug going, Dad, it acts like it's got a spring on it. They hand it to me, and this was wadded up a lot more. They handed it to me, and I just dropped it, and all of a sudden, all said is, that ain't good. Now, the helicoil come out of the pan along with the threads for the helicoil. Well, okay. Did some searching online, found it, found this kit for fixing oil pans. Stripped it. Oh, yeah, stripped her out. Well, this is the size. The factory one was this one, the M13 by 125. Tried to go to the M13 by 1.5. Wouldn't work. Had to go to the M15 by 1.5. Okay, it worked great. But the only problem is this is where I wish I had a lathe so I could have went in there and machined that shoulder out of there. Uh, and it comes with all these washers and everything. Unfortunately, I ended up putting two of the aluminums and one copper washer on. Had to put three washers under there because with the new threads, that shoulder would hit the threads and I couldn't tighten it up. So far, it's staying dry, they said. So, nice little set. Uh, nice tat. I mean, for what they paid for the kit. I mean, so it worked. And the son-in-law goes, I would have done it, but he says, I use that stuff at work, and if you don't get that straight going in, you're screwed. So we got her in, got it squared. Hopefully it's fixed, but nah, I said, well, put in rubber plugs. Okay. All right, Mike. So yeah, that was a nice little handy kit. Uh, Cleaned her up and they drove it around, checked it, nothing's leaking. I said, so when you guys change your oil again, remember not to lose those washers. Well, they got a few extras, but that was quick, Sheila. So yeah, and I don't know, maybe whoever done that should have replaced the plug instead of putting the one in there that was missing the threads. The Sealy coil probably would have been fine. But, yep. Regardless, it's fixed. Ah, okay. And I tell you, this time when we put the truck up on the ramps, it was tied to the Yukon, and the straps were tight. Well, I was going to have another one roll off. So yeah, that's pretty. I think that kit there was $35. And I got it through Amazon, so I guess she had free shipping. So hey, worked out good. YouTube unsubscribe. He says, okay. No wonder nobody ever comes in. YouTube's probably at the bottom. Oh well. And that's the other thing too. I gotta go to the U Pull It to grab and go salvage yard. But my thing is, I almost need a wheelchair to get around there because I don't have the walking distance to walk. It would take me all day to walk through there to look for what I need to, and yeah. Well, I can't find my jack stands. Yeah, I want you to go too, Sheila, because I'm not going. I can't find the jack stands, and I need to replace the two jacks I got because they're not no good. So the ramps have been the best, and JJ, that truck's up there literally 2.5 months, no problem. Rainstorms, windstorms, possible funnel cloud went over. That truck's up there, and I've watched the security footage. I don't know why that truck moved. And after seeing the security footage, because Sheila was reaching in the back of the truck to get the dry shaft out. To me, I thought I seen her go behind the truck like she was going to try and stop it. So then I leaned back into the truck trying to stop it, and that's when it went down across my shoulder and my back and everything. And after watching the security tape, she never left the driver's side of that truck. So I don't know why my brain thought she was behind the truck. And yeah, it just. It doesn't make any sense. I mean, yeah. Yeah, and that's all I got out here is gravel and dirt. So, no, she didn't try to kill me. Uh, yeah, it just, I said skip ad. Okay. For the rest of the night, she's like, I'm sorry. I'm like, you didn't do nothing. Like I said, I watch how it's bloated up. I mean, when that truck moved, I mean, she thought she seen the tires move, and I watched that video and I zoomed in on it, and that there was no signs of any movement when that thing went. It went, and it rolled up over because I had the ramps facing backwards, so they had the ridges that would have to. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. That would have been, yeah. Well, 28 years ago was the last close call I had like that, and uh, had an old 75 Ford big boat, Lincoln or something, a big old boat. That's when I stopped letting customers help me on vehicles because I was working on the front end. We were getting ready to do the flywheel or flex plate. And I was working up there, and for some reason, my brain goes, why don't you move this jack back here so if in case the car comes down, might have to replace the oil pan, no problem. I'm working on up there taking the starter off the motor, and I hear him back there messing with that drive shaft. And before I could say anything, he bumped the wrench on the drive shaft, and it rang like a bell. And you guys know, if it rings like a bell, there's pressure on that son of a. And before I could say anything, because he pried out the drive shaft, I heard pop, car started moving, and I heard him screaming, I'm stuck, I'm stuck. And I took in my right shoulder, and I stopped that car. My dad was standing there. I stopped that car. And he's slapping me on my back. Let it go, let it go. I said, I can't. He's under the car. Get him out. And my dad's hitting me. Let it go. He's out. I said, no, he's not. And finally the guy says, I'm out. I said, you really out? He said, yeah, I'm out. So I set up and let it go. It not only pushed the tractor back, I have my dad's pickup behind that, and that car. And I said, no. I never did finish that car. I had to get the other people under there. Well, the 3/4 inch plywood, JJ, would work good too. But I've had the jack stands crack and go through them. That's why I really was hoping to be able to put a concrete slab out in front of the shop, or one in front of the shop and kind of on the side of the shop to have a little safer place to work. But yeah, my dad, I know what the adrenaline rush was that time. I kept telling my dad I ain't moving because I was holding that car, and yeah, so I don't know, something's. I always said this farm was haunted at some point in time. I don't know if something's trying to get me to join or what. So and like to do the oil pan yesterday. Like I said, I don't know where the jacks ain't good. I don't know where the jack stands are. So yeah, for some reason my brain had you behind the truck like you were trying to stop it. And when I watched the video and rewatched it, you never left the driver's side of that truck. You got back. So I don't know what my brain flashed it. And I know they always say everything happens for a reason, but boy, I don't know why that had to happen. Like, if it had rained or something and the ground was wet, I could understand it. But sat there for 2.5 months and no problems. So that's where I'm at right now on the brown truck. I need a pickup so damn bad right now. Uh, I don't know what I'm going to do because that's what I got some metal. I could build me some nice hellacious jack stands that would hold up, would hold a semi. Uh, but as for right now, I don't even know if I could get on the tractor to use the bucket to lift stuff up to set it on. And then also, like I said, I don't have the strength to lift the rear end up over the springs to slide it out of one truck into another. It just, it's just, I don't know. Even tried finding a different truck and just saying the hell with these. Good God, some of the trucks out there. One had some mileage on it, was a 4-door, rusted out box. I didn't even get out to look at the frame. Wanted over $7,000 for it. I'm like, you gotta be nuts. This is an $1,100 truck. So now, some way or another, I gotta fix my junk around here. Well, like I said, JJ, the stuff I've tried to sell and part out, when I sell it, it'll probably go to the crusher. I, yeah. So then my cousin, which they got money coming out their ears or whatever, it's like, you really should find a different truck. How? That's where Mama Bear got into it with somebody. They said, well, why don't you guys start renting? She's just, why should we rent? We own the house. The house is solid. It's just not looking pretty on the outside. And start renting somewhere. And Mama Bear broke it down for what funds we have. We would barely be able to pay rent, and that would be no food, no gas, uh, no extra driving, nothing, just to rent somewhere to live when we have this farm and we got the house in town. Maybe that's what I should do. Uh, get a hold of the old boy that moves houses. Just go have him go in and pick our house up, bring it out here, and then I can set it down and they can leave us the hell alone. So, yeah. Well, and that's the thing too. We got steps to get into the house. We got steps to go upstairs. I really don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to. Well, the guy that I would have move it probably wouldn't be bad, JJ. The problem is he's so booked up. We'd probably have to let him know now and line it up for next year, which still wouldn't give us time. So, I don't know. Like I say, hindsight's 2020. But what started the whole thing with our house was we got mold in the house. We were getting sick. We were still paying on it. So we did what we did and got the mold out of the house. Everybody's health improved. Then all the help walked away, and we never got to finish it because we had a person tell us what we done to the house. We didn't need that big of a house. Really? Okay. That kind of that's always set sour with me. Since when were you judged on what size house a person gets to have? And I got the video after we took the original back of the house off. Rainstorm come and I literally had water shooting through the basement wall 6 foot. It flooded, almost ruined the furnace. It got the hot water heater, and because the basement wall that we exposed after taking off the back of the house was never meant to be an outside wall. So that's why the addition was getting put on the house to keep the water from blowing the basement wall out and collapsing the house. And when they seen how big the addition was, you don't need that big a house. I'm like, and then they walked away and quit helping us. So, and that's when I was pushing. What was I pushing? I was almost six. Was I 600 or 650? Was my weight back then? And yeah, so I look back. I don't know how the hell I even was mobile. If we would move our house out here, I would do a crawl space under it. This hill has been on. Where I wanted the years ago when my dad was still alive, we almost got the new house built out here, and then lost my job. And Dad was we're gonna do ranch style with a walk-in basement, and my dad was going to live down below and or up above. We'd live down under. What either way, and got most of the hole dug, and that's another. It never perspired. Even had the quote. I even come across the paperwork where I had sent the plans on. I designed the house and everything. Had it double checked, sand off. Had the quotes for the materials and everything. And if I wouldn't have lost my job that day, the bank would have loaned my dad the money to build the house. We would have had the house out here. So that went by the wayside. So yeah, if I would pick that house up, I'd just do a crawl space under it and make a utility room on the first floor. And, well, actually, I would do a crawl space with an area to add on, and then fix the upstairs up to be for the grandkids to stay over if they wanted to, or if the kids ever take over the farm, they got a house that would be kid ready. Yeah, can't win if we lose. And like, oh man, yeah. I wish I wish would have been. All these big lottery winnings usually go to the East Coast, West Coast, nothing in between. 3 days ago, I haven't bought a scratch ticket in a long time. 3 days ago, somebody scratched their ticket in our little podunk town. $100,000 winning scratch ticket. 3 days ago. I'm like, you got to be kidding. The biggest that we've ever had go out in this town was $450. Now $100,000 went out in the lotto scratch tickets. Right? So yeah, like there again. So it was almost like there. Hey, buy it. Should have bought a scratch ticket. Well, oh yeah, that would have been a nice winning. Most ever I won off a scratch ticket one night was 200, 200 or 300. I can't remember. Now these were the scratch tickets, not the lottery lotto tickets. Yeah, I got tired of making somebody else rich. And you stop and think about it. We, if everybody was to really stop and think about it, look at how many $1 billion jackpots have been out there, and how many $1 million, multi-million-dollar lottos and everything. If we would use the same philosophy that we use in making these jackpots so big, all the money that we've spent on these lottery tickets and to produce these big winnings for some people, we wouldn't have a national debt. I mean, if we can come together to raise that, why can't we come together to pay off our national debt, get this crap straightened out, and get this world back on track again? It could have been. And then up by Mason City, Iowa, they had somebody that had a few days left. I think they missed the deadline. It was a 30,000 or so dollar winning ticket. Never got turned in. So yeah. So my mom, when she was alive, she was buying lotto tickets left and right. We went through we knew she had a problem with them, but until we started going through the house and finding all the stashed ones, my mom spent a hell of a lot of money on lotto tickets in the hopes to make it to where we could have had a better future than what we ended up with. Yeah, exactly, camper. I mean, yeah, I know you can't win if you don't play, but let's see, I've been able to play the lotto tickets for God 30 some years, and I've only had one when I Mom Bear. She usually did good at the casinos. And one night we walked out, we had three quarters left, and if she would have played three quarters at the same time, she would have hit the major jackpot because we did one quarter at a time, and the one quarter, the machine started paying out, and everybody walked up. Oh, that machine pays out. Quarters just rained out of that thing. We ended up gathering like 6 buckets of quarters out of that machine, and everybody's like, that machine never pays out anything. And I looked up, and if we would have done 3 coins at the same time, and that hit, $1.2 million was the jackpot that night. Damn it! Oh, I mean, we've had so many close calls. Yeah, I've had a few free tickets here and there, and a $2 winner here got my money back. Yeah, it ended up being like $600 in quarters we got. And everybody was dumbfounded. Even one of the employees walked by and kind of looked at the machine like, did that malfunction or what? Because the payout, nobody knows what we hit to make it pay. Oh, oh, that's bad. I don't know. Stop going to those because the ones that are doing that now, basically, it'd be my own kids or granddaughters already. So, yeah, uh, don't go there no more. Oh, I do think to thank the ones of you that have stuck out and stayed here and not left. It just had to talk to somebody. uh, oh boy, oh boy. Uh, well, if we got money, yeah. A little late now, but yeah. Well, like I said, now my phone shuts off at midnight, so that tomorrow and the next day is going to be interesting. So I don't know. Well, let's do a guess. Let's see how well that insulin's working. I can't remember what time in the show we did it, but let's see if it helped or not. As I'm starting to get a little liver and low, so it feels like, oh, I'm out of blood. Uh oh. Try it again. Oh, found it. I got 223, 175, 120, 157. Yeah. Let's see. Looks like high water's going to be the closest. Mike missed it by 20. 203. So 745. Let's pull that out. Let's see how fast that insulin works. So 636. Hour and 10 minutes later, I've gone from 286 down to 203. So yeah, so yeah, 636 is when checked it, and now it's 203. So basically, hour and 5 to 10 minutes. You overbid, yep. This is going in the right direction, so. Ah. Free axle lube. Well, I got part of a jar of jelly here, grape jelly. Oh. So I figured when the jelly starts drying out, it'd be nice and tacky and hold the parts together. All right, you pesky little. Where'd you go? Oh, yeah. Bear grease? I know bear grease. No bear grease. No. Oh, just now the one thing I did used to have out at this farm, and I do not know where it went. I had gotten a hold of some kind of sheet that came from a factory, and that stuff you couldn't break it. You couldn't do nothing. It was either 3/8 of an inch or half-inch thick, and that I used to put jacks on and everything, and then you had a nice clean working surface to slide around on. It just up and disappeared one time. Never did figure out where that went. I even took a shower today. So yeah, yeah, that's down to taking me about 2 to 3 hours to get up, get the legs and feet to work, get the shower, and then make that dreaded climb down the stairs. I've tried normal way, I've tried backwards to go down the stairs, and it just don't make a difference. It hurts no matter what. Nah, I'm not looking for anything. I'm just trying to just. No, I can tell you right now that would probably finish off the lower back. I need a good old recliner. I almost feel I used to have one until it wore out. I almost feel like I need that recliner where I can good sturdy one where I can push on the armrests and relax and lift up and go back. So when I read the report on the shoulder, basically the tech even said they didn't know if even doing surgery would help with that. I'm like, gosh, recliner on wheels. Yeah, yeah. I'd fall asleep and you guys would dead. Just a second. Yeah. Woo. That about gave me a heart attack. Hitting on that door is kind of sounded like one of those official knocks, you know. Oh yeah. Neighbors out mowing the road ditches. And asked if I was. Woo. Dude, the thoughts that just went through my mind when I heard that knock on the door and then knocked again. I thought, oh crap, now what? Whew. Yeah. Yeah, we had one. Then it broke. And yeah, those electric recliners, there's too many plastic pieces in those too. Whew. After what happened last night, and then here at the da, 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 da. uh, yours was free. Hey, that's the best kind. But, oh, ours had one or two 9-volt batteries that would run it for emergency. It would get it unlocked so you could get out of it. Because yeah, that did happen one night. Fire went out and we didn't have the batteries in it. Yeah, that they ended up just kind of rolling out of the chair. So oh, might understand why it was free. Somebody probably got locked in it once before. They're like, not doing that again. Uh, you should have thrown your fries in the air fryer, warmed them up. That's what I do when I got leftover fries. Throw them in the air fryer, cook them, warm them up. Then they're not soggy. Oh, mom got a bit. Oh, okay. Oh, they were under the burger. Okay. Well, soggy fries or not, they're still good. Oh shit. Oh well. My yeah, it's not my fault. So yep. Yeah, and it's starting. Son-in-law told me he doesn't go back to work until September 3rd. That's what's going on with our American businesses. God blame me. So I guess at this time, I think it's the whole plant shut down because work's disappearing. Start of the year, they were heading for record sales, and then all of a sudden, people started canceling all of their orders, and companies canceled their orders. And well, if you watch news, you know what's going on. Yeah, that was a good one. And we stopped. Mom Bear, Sheila, and I stopped at a place yesterday to check it out, and for what we got, they got a burger. It's called Damn It Dale. I guess if you can't eat the whole thing, you get to say "Damn it, Dale." It's 4 beef patties, 4 slices of cheese, all the fixings, lettuce, tomato, everything, served with a big order of fries, and it was $14. Mom Bear wanted me to get that. I'm like, I ain't that hungry. I had a hard time eating the patty melt. I didn't realize the patty melt was a 2 burger patty melt they sold, and it's like, dang, that was good. Yeah, it's really scary. Good, that's church back here. So missed that text. Oops. Mom Bear told me supper was ready. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. King of the Hill. If Mama Bear made what I think she did, it's pork loin, mashed taters, and cream peas. Got your chair back, babes? It's like finally she's leaving me alone. First 6 seasons. How many seasons did King of the Hill run? Yeah, no noise chair. Nope. Yeah. God, it's. I tell you, where has the time gone? I wish I could have got my hands on more of these old school chairs. They're kind of nice. 14 seasons. Wow. Somewhere in our house, we got the entire Dukes of Hazzards, the original ones. And I think we got the movie that they made. But I can't remember if those are on VHS or DVD. Well, that's good, camper. That's good. Okay. I think mine is a DVD collection, if I remember correctly. Maybe that's what I need to do. Start sitting down and watching those at night. They're not my friends. They're my bugs. Well, guys, gals, knowing that supper's ready, I suppose I better head home. We're down to 5 people already, so I tell you. So, oh yeah, I remember that too. I think the set I got's double sided, and it's the collector's case. So, anyway, I guess hopefully we'll see you guys all next Sunday night, and if anything drastic changes or something goes good or whatever, I'll probably try to put out a video. So, I guess everybody, the ones that hung out, thank you. And I guess we'll see what tomorrow brings. So, now you got me wanting to go home and look for them now, Mike. So, all right. Thanks, everybody. Later.